splashy water slides.
Buckets and bull swish, 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 buckets and bull swish.
Zoom.
All right, everybody, welcome to an episode of Buckets and Bull Swish. I'm right here with, I'm going to refer to him, you might not like it, it's the Merc with the mouth. Sherrod, if anybody knows you, they know that you can sit back and be the entertainment, the trash talker, and the baller on the court. How are you doing this morning, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Just got done talking trash and missing. So, hey,
Now
try to
you
stay
say
true to
that.
form.
Now you say that, but let me tell you, in the last couple of weeks, man, your name's been coming up, and Shane was talking about you and repping you hard, man. It was actually great to hear you. And again, this reminds us about how tight knit and appreciative we are of the community, man.
Yeah, I mean, I shout out to Shane for that. I appreciate that. These last couple of weeks, I have been having some decent games. One day earlier we were talking about Tron, like me and Tron got into it like heavy.
Okay,
And
okay.
but I respect Tron. I respect Tron. I like Tron. So where I want to go. But because it's him, I'm like, man, if you weren't you, I promise you I would try to dent your forehead right now. And we got into a heavy the other week. So when I came in the next couple of weeks, I was like, you know what, let me calm down. Because Tron makes him come like, you getting old. I can tell by how you play now. You wasn't no good back when you was younger. I'm like, what, boy? I would have killed you. What are you talking about? I would have killed you on the court. Like you wouldn't even been on the court when I was on the court back in the day.
Absolutely.
So we got into a heavy. So I had to calm down mentally. And these last couple of weeks, I have been playing pretty decent. So shout out to Shane for recognizing that.
And
But
you know
Tron
what?
sparked.
No, I was just ready to say, I know how you feel because I think sometimes all it takes is some little edge like that to bring the best out of you. I look at some people and I'm like, oh man, you don't understand. I was just having fun. I was here for cardio. You trying to talk crazy? Let's go. Let's go.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So, you talked about that, right? Like your game in the past and everywhere. Let me ask you, man, what has been your basketball journey? Did you play organized ball growing up, or was it mostly pickup runs?
Not even. Teenage years, middle school years, no basketball at all, hardly.
Wow.
Like amongst like my group of friends, like I was last. And I would like have to probably be like, yo, if you don't pick me, I'm a swing on you for them to pick me because I was a little bit because grew up poor, like all I could do was fight. So
Okay. Okay.
that was it. So like if you ain't pick me, even though I knew I wasn't any good, I ain't want to sit and watch. So I would threaten you. Then I'll be like the last one to get picked. And they be mad because that just wasn't what I did. I was in the band. My mom had got me in there, tried to get me in something to try to calm me down because I was a fool when I was young. So I
Okay.
ended up being in the band, being on the drum line. So I did that. I was born and raised in South Jersey, moved to Delaware, like my 10th grade year. When I came over to Delaware, I didn't like the band. Like the drum line wasn't good to me, so
Mhm.
I didn't stick with it. So wasn't doing anything. So I think like junior year high school, a couple of the guys from the neighborhood were playing, and I wasn't that good. So one of my friends, a man's name was Steve Taylor, was like, "Yo, we got to find you one thing that you're good at, and then that'll be your thing, and then we'll get you other parts of your game." But that wasn't good enough for me, so I just started practicing. Like the apartment we lived in had a balcony, and we were on the second floor. So I got a basketball, and I would go on the balcony and just dribble, do moves like between my legs, behind my back, whatever, work on my left hand. So anytime I lost the ball and went off the balcony, so I got to go back in the apartment, go down the stairs, go get my ball, come back up. So it made me focus on not losing the ball like that. Now, mind you, I'm 260 now. I was a buck 20, buck 30, buck 40 then.
Okay.
So I was,
Okay.
yeah. So high school, college, like when I came home from college, I was a buck 85.
Okay. Wow.
So I was a little skinny guy. I was still this. I'm 6 feet now. Even I was still this height, but slim.
Okay. Okay.
And
You know what? It's so
that's where that
funny.
name came from.
Yeah, it's so funny when we sit back and look at how age gets us and how we evolve over the years, right? And how has your game evolved over the years? Like, is there aspects of it that you realize are getting better? Are there parts of it that you're just like, you know what, man, I miss not having this in my bag anymore?
I miss my burst, like my speed burst. Like I was two steps and dunk easy. Like I had a decent amount of hops. Like like now, like my little slow crossover. Like once I did that and my two steps layup, my two steps was an easy one hand dunk, left forward, right hand, fast break was getting it in back in the day. So I miss my speed burst. Now it's like if I get past you, you catching right up. So it's like it ain't my speed burst is what I miss the most. So as far as evolving, shooting, like back in the day, never shot the ball. No mid range, no 3-pointers. Everything was to the rack.
Yeah. That's excellent, man. And it's so funny. I was just talking about that, like thinking like it's so funny. I think I'm usually a watcher of the game, right? And I can tell when people in they zone, when they in there, and I'm like, I see Sherrod setting it up, man. And you're right. I think what I see today, it's like you'll use that crossover, I think, many ways. It can get you to the three, but it can also get you to the rack. But again, it keeps people on their toes, man. It's excellent, man. I've been an admirer. Although, let me tell you, I think I only like it when I'm watching somebody else guarding you, not when I'm in the cooking.
Nah, but what's crazy is even with that, I remember when we first met, our first encounter, I think, was at Brandywine,
Yeah.
and you were the new guy. So like anytime somebody new would come in, I'm like, yeah, I'm about to cross on this nigga. And you got these long. I didn't even realize it that your arms are long. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to introduce this new guy. I'm like, oh, who is this? Man, I went to cross that thing. You was like, give me that. I said, oh man. I said, oh, I gotta watch this guy. I can't just be crossing in front of him all willy-nilly. So
Hey, let me tell you, the fear is always in my heart, man. Let me tell you. But it's funny, like, yeah, growing up, people just like, yo, he got them Scottie Pippen arms. I'm like, hey, you got to use them to your advantage, man. Got to use them.
man, yeah, and you definitely do. Like you saying the fear is there. That's my fear is I cannot play with this ball in front of Chris because he gonna get it.
So let me ask you this, man. When you come to the court, right? You almost said it a little bit before, right? But now, what do you feel is like getting in your bag? Is it the game that you bring to the court, or is it that talk? Because again, I've seen that talk be like, to sit back and bring everybody into a fun mode. You also use it against that player to get in their head. But then you also, like I said, you got the cross and the jumper. So what do you think is your go-to that gets you started when you play at Centerville now?
Go to man, I'm gonna talk regardless. Whether it's a joke, whether I'm trying to intimidate somebody, whether I'm talking trash, I would say the go-to is probably talk first and then game. Even
Okay.
if it's because I might crack a joke before a jumper is shot or anything. Like Chris, because back in the day, used to wear them big shirts. Like Chris, you got that big ass shirt on. Like I might say that before any shot goes up. So probably the
Absolutely.
talk for me. It's gonna be the
Absolutely.
talk.
Now, were there any trash talkers in the NBA that you mired or you just knew they were trash talkers?
On a court from an NBA aspect, I would have to say if I thought about like just now, putting thought into it, I probably would say Gary Payton.
Yes, yes,
Like Gary, sometimes we didn't know what he was saying, but you could tell by how his face was tore up. He was saying something crazy. Somebody he was saying like it's whatever. Like
yes,
he just had that demeanor to where you could tell if he was saying something to you, he probably was talking some trash and he would get it done. Like Gary was tough.
yes. And you know what? I
So back in
remember
the day.
Gary not backing down from Jordan. Gary didn't back
Right.
down from him at all,
Not
man.
at
You're
all.
absolutely right.
He was definitely known for his defense, but he was tough though. Offensively, he wasn't a slouch.
Yes.
So I liked Gary.
But let me ask you,
Mhm.
has your court conversation ever triggered somebody or crossed the line and you just look back on it being like, you know what, that might not have been my finest hour?
Trash talking, getting physical. I know one time. I don't. Did you ever used to go to Kirkwood Highway with us when you play in the mornings?
No, I think I might have
A
been there a couple times, but yeah,
couple
not
times.
very frequently.
There was a young boy there. He did something and called himself yelling at me, and I ended up putting my hands around his throat like, "Who you yelling at?" And he was on my team. It was crazy. It was crazy.
I'm gonna
But
give a shout out to Drake, man, because the only story I heard about
uh,
going at a young boy was Drake, man. I had to put you in that category, Sherrod.
oh man, now that is shout out to Drake. Definitely, that's my guy.
Yep,
That's my
yep.
guy.
I'm
I
gonna have to get
support
him on the
all.
pod too. I'm gonna have to get him on the pod as well.
Yeah, you definitely should, because he definitely grew up playing ball all over. So yeah, if you can get shout out to Drake. But yeah, Drake definitely got the most fights in the gym. He
Absolutely. And when
definitely
you
got the
talk
most
about that
fights.
though, it's funny because I see people now probably like yesteryear. When I'm hearing these stories, it's usually like about yesteryear, right? But another person, shout out if you're watching, but you know, Angry Jeff still plays with us at the YMCA.
Oh man, for real. Angry Jeff will forever be Angry Jeff.
Right, exactly.
Man,
All right. So let me ask you this, right? You know, here's the thing. I feel like for many people refer to you as like kind of like that barbershop baller, you the court entertainment. But is there anybody that gets you excited? Anybody that gets you laughing or that one person puts a smile on your face?
to make me laugh.
Or are you just laughing at our game?
Nah, I'm definitely not laughing. You know what? If I'm laughing at anybody's game, that's entertainment to me would be Jamie at Centerville. Not Jamie, not left hand Jamie,
Mhm.
bald head Jamie, Jamie Igu. The other Jamie that likes Maryland, or is he from Maryland?
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, okay. Yep.
Like the husband, like you know how he's getting these rebounds. He's trying to take charges in a pickup game. Like Jamie, what are you doing? He's hitting shots. You like what? What? Like that one, I think would be just laughing like, yo, Jamie,
Yeah.
you are something else.
You know what? I think players like him know when you talk to him. I love to interview him as well. But Jamie, the one you're talking about, I think it's that hustle. There's not many of us at our age that are watching the rebounds, take off, getting it. And again, he makes the most out of those rebounds. So again,
He
shout out
does,
Jamie. Shout out Jamie.
right?
All right, so let me see. We're going through these pretty quickly, man. It's excellent, right? But let me tell you this. I know that you are a bowler, right? A lot of times that you
Mhm.
missing basketballs before bowling or right after basketball. I'm getting lucky today, but you off to do some bowling tournament or to compete on that. Now, you might not want to answer this, man, but today, would you consider yourself a better bowler or a better basketball player?
I would say bowler. I mean, it's not that I don't want to answer. Hey, I'm gonna be 50 in a couple of weeks, so
Okay.
it is what it is. But bowling. Since I've started maybe 4 or 5 years ago, put a lot into it. Just practicing, tournaments, leagues,
Yeah,
equipment. So I would definitely say bowling. And bowling is something I can probably continue to do for 20 more years or so. So I know basketball
absolutely.
is coming to an end soon.
All right. Now you mentioned like Gary Payton being like a favorite NBA player that has a trash talk with you, right? But was there an NBA player like past or present that you admired or modeled part of your game after?
Admired my favorite player all time is Scottie Pippen.
Okay, okay.
Scottie is my favorite player. Model my game after maybe like subconsciously, not thinking about it because a lot of my stuff for back in the day was just one or two moves like through the legs and then I was taking off.
Okay.
And Scotty wasn't flashy, but he was getting it done. He was to the rack. He might dunk on you. He's going to shoot it off the glass. Like Scotty played good defense. He is my favorite player of all time. Like current favorite player is LeBron,
Okay, okay.
which I feel like just all around game on both good on both sides of the court.
Yeah. So you got
Um,
to be excited, man. Him being out here in Philly, man. How you feeling?
oh man, you know I'm Philly everything, so I'm definitely excited and looking forward to it. Not excited about hearing about some of the stuff I'm hearing, like he might be handling the ball more than Maxi. I like Maxi having the ball.
Yeah,
Maxi looking to score more than looking to pass, but
yeah.
it works for us.
Yep.
And
And you know
Maxi
what?
got that
He's smart.
speed. Because I've been hearing that was part of why Jalen came to Philly was because he wanted to get more shine, which I don't understand why he came to us with that. Because Maxi and a healthy Embiid still are going to be our
Yep.
future,
Yeah.
but now we're bringing Bron. It's definitely even more light shed on just everything. I'm hoping that we don't pick up somebody and try to bring VJ off the bench because I like VJ still starting and allow him to keep progressing even at that young age
Yeah.
because
Yep.
he's solid
Yep.
and we need that defense out there.
All right,
So yeah,
so let me jump into the PowerPoint. Let me share screen and get this up here, a segment which we refer to as Pass the Rock, right? And what I do with Pass the Rock is really asking anybody if they think there's somebody else from Centerville or anywhere, because I'm really trying to grow the community that you think would be good on the pod. And if you look on right here, you're probably my
Mhm.
first victory. Individuals mentioned you originally. Let's get Sherrod on here, man. He's a great dude. Let's sit back and chop it up. And again, you came through, so I appreciate that.
Not duplicating on the list. I would say Drake.
Yes. Yep. Honestly, Drake, I know you probably heard it. I know I've teased you via text and everything, but I argue after the pandemic when we split and we was trying to come back together, we was divided because some of us wanted to go back to the Y and a lot of us follow him where he's doing. But again, Drake has a great follow and he'd be a great voice to have. I agree with that 100%. So Drake, if you hear it now, just know it's coming. I'm looking for you, man. I'm hunting you down.
Now remind me to send you his number too, if
Yeah,
you don't have it.
I believe I have it. I believe I have it. I just probably haven't used it in a minute.
Mhm.
All right. So let me clear this off. The next thing I'm going to get to, I don't know if you know or see this aspect of the next thing I want to get to. I don't know if you know or seen this aspect, but this part of the game is called pick, play, or pluck. So essentially what I do, I got one category for you. I'm gonna take it off and hide it, but it's referring to the OGs, right? And the
Mhm.
thing is, of those three names, you got to pick an individual that you would play with, right? Someone to pick to be on your team, and who's the individual who can't play. They're gonna have to play next, or they got to go home, right? So the
Mhm.
category I got are the OGs. Let me take this off. Let's see. So the three names that we have from the OGs are Black Tie. I know he's hurt, but again, we're speeding up for a speedy recovery, hoping for a speedy
Mhm.
recovery for him. Jumping Dan or Rich
Mhm.
Morgan. So who would you pick? You want to play with, and who's not playing this game?
Man, no racism, but Rich is out of there.
Rich is out. Hey, that's
Rich is
funny because
out.
I love that mid
Shout out
range,
to
man.
Rich. Yeah, but he's definitely king mid range Rich, definitely. But he's not gonna give us the best defense, so I gotta let Rich go.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yep. All right. So who would you pick for your team, and who are you going against, and why?
Um, man, who am I going against? I'm going against Ty.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going against Ty. I like my chances against Ty more than because Dan is quick. Dan is I don't know how many years older than me, but Dan, a healthy Dan at his age, is quick and a problem on defense.
Yes,
And
he
he got
is.
the nickname Jumping Dan for that reason, because that man could jump. I have an easier time getting my shot off on Ty than Dan, so
Yep.
I'm going against Ty and put Dan on my team. He can get the rebound, throw me the ball for this jumper.
Excellent choices. All right. So the next thing I got now, again, this usually causes a little bit of shenanigans on the court, but this right here, this is about the tier list, right? And where we are.
Mhm.
So we got most of the current players that are playing at Centerville, right? And this right here is kind of a tier list in reference to each other. Where do people rank? We didn't had 3 episodes thus far, people that moved back, et cetera, et cetera. But we want this to kind of right size the skill level that we see at the Centerville game, right? Now, I usually
Mhm.
pause people at 3, but people sometimes go further, go deeper. In order to right size this list of the names at Centerville, who needs to be moved either up or need to be moved down?
Got me digging my glasses out. Hold on.
And
Let me see.
I'm going to say shout out for Shane for the last episode for moving you up to the B tier. Like I said, he spoke highly of your game, man. I was impressed.
I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Um, as far as moving, I'm not sure why Kyle is on C. That's crazy to me.
Okay. Okay.
Like to me, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Um, I'm putting Kyle up top.
Okay.
Um, I'm not putting Jay Smooth on B, but I'm putting Kyle up. I would switch. I mean, I wouldn't want to say Jay Smooth is C, but I would definitely put Kyle. I would switch Kyle and Jay Smooth out.
Okay, okay. All right. So let me look at this. I think we're moving J Smooth down, right? To the B tier, right? I just want to make sure I'm translating what you're saying right, right? And then
Hmm.
we moving Kyle, you said to the same level, or he doing a double jump to move up to A?
I got Kyle doing a double jump.
Okay, okay. Excellent, excellent. And you know what? I ain't seen Kyle in a minute, but I know guarding against Kyle is always tough, man. Again, he's young, younger than me. He's tall, and he ain't scared to shoot like I am. Guarding Kyle is a problem, man. Guarding
Right.
Kyle is a problem.
And shout out to Jay Smooth. No shade at all. Just the youth. Kyle gonna give us a little more rebounds. Kyle gonna run a little faster. That's my only thing, because Jay Smooth gives cats fits.
Yeah.
So no disrespect to Jay Smooth at all.
But again, Jay Smooth can hang and bang with all of them. So he knows ain't no disrespect. But again, I think all of us are kind of reflective on our game. We know where we stand in comparison to others, man.
Yeah, like I can't believe Tron is not above me. Like this whole B side, let me see. Tron, I think should be higher. Who
Okay,
James
okay.
in? Um,
All right, now here's
if
the issue.
Tron,
This is what's gonna make it tough, right? Because again, I know
mhm.
you're right. This is definitely wrong, right? But you got one more pick, man. Who you think is the most important to pick and or move?
Okay, so yeah, Bash is going up top for
All right.
me.
That makes sense. And actually, Bash, no, I'm messing with him a little bit. I had him on C tier and I saw it and my finger was just like, man, I'm tired of messing with this damn graphic. But again, Bash, I'm glad the community has recognized where you belong. I agree with that 100%. 100%.
Yeah, I'm not sure why you're on D. I'm assuming you must have got tired of playing with it and put yourself down on D as well. Like that's crazy.
You know, I pulled a line from Eminem, man. If I sit back and put myself at the bottom, my feelings can't be hurt.
But yeah, but then you feel as hurt. Don't nobody notice you down there. You don't belong down there. So maybe not yours personally, but mine would. I know if I was down at D, I'm like, man, nah, move me up.
All right.
Just cause. Well, yeah, you don't belong in D, so
Okay.
that could
Okay.
definitely be a pick. Um,
Now, you know what? Let me
everybody
tell you.
else.
I haven't been there in a while, and I'm wondering if people even remember or know who I mean with this, right? But I heard Buck hasn't been playing for a while. What was Buck's son name? Because that's who young Buck is right here. And
Yeah,
I forgot his name. I'm not sure if it was Bryce or something. You remember what his
nah, it
name
was
was?
Bo. I don't know if Bo
Bo.
was short for something, but he called him Bo.
Okay, okay. So I'm gonna change that to make sure we know what's going on. Because honestly, I think he might be camouflaged. And people just like, yo, who the hell's young Buck? Let's just ignore it. But yeah, Bo's tough. Bo was tough. Yep. Absolutely. All right, man. So we up here. I think we done already shook some things up. I like it. We'll have the next episode. People sit back and follow from that. Now, before I move on from this right here, let me ask you. I've asked all the questions I really want to ask, man, right? But is there anything you would like us to know about Sherrod, the person, the player, or a message that you want to finish off and end us out with?
Know about me? I'm pretty much an open book. Um, like I said in the beginning, born and raised South Jersey, but I've been in Delaware for close to 30 years. Moved to Delaware in 92.
Okay.
Um, so about me, if you know me, you know I bowl, I love it. Basketball is still my first love. But I do love my bowling.
Okay.
As far as a message, we got a good core group of guys. I haven't been to Brandywine in a while, but from the group me chat, it looks like there's some good camaraderie going on, some good competition.
Absolutely.
Looks like everybody is doing one of our main things has been since I think by the time you came to Brandywine, we already had been there for a couple years. They had been there for years before I got there.
Yeah.
Um, it's always about remaining respectful.
Yes.
Like respect, man. I'm heavy on that. I talk my trash, but respect is major. Whether it's new, whether it's old, respect me. I'm gonna respect you. If I disrespect you, it's because I already know you. So now I feel like we're at that point where I could say some stuff to you, even if I just met you. Like I just met a guy today. He said his name was Black, and he was new to the gym. He's assessing the gym, and he was like, "Yeah, we only got to worry about such and such on the team." And I was like, "Oh, all right, Black." I was like, "We getting welcome you to the gym now." So you got
Exactly.
so, but yeah, for me, just everything for all of our guys, just respect, man. That goes so
Yes.
far in life, in basketball, work, marriages, relationships,
Yep.
like heavy on respect.
Absolutely. Sherrod, I could not have said it better, man. Thank you, man. It's another great episode under the ropes finish. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for Buckets and Bull Swish. And what I'm gonna do right now is tune this over to Bash and get a final word from him. Thank you so much for joining us, Sherrod.
You got it, dog.
All right, so you guys just heard the episode, the breakdown from Sherrod from the Centerville crew. We got Bash, who knows both of these individuals, these both communities. So after hearing from Sherrod, Sebastian, who do you think at the YMCA will be a good matchup for Sherrod?
Jose.
Jose. Now we know that matchup has been seen before, but I'll be
Yeah.
honest though, I don't know the record. I don't remember seeing them going back to back. I might put some money on that vote. That'll be interesting. All right, so that's interesting. All right, Sherrod versus Jose. Okay, so think about it though. The three tiers, right? The ones, the threes or fours, half court, and then full court. Who do you think has the edge in the one-on-one? Sherrod versus Jose.
I got I gotta go, Jose, man.
You,
My God.
you hear that, Jose? The community is behind you. That's excellent. All right, definitely. You know what? I think Jose got that because let me tell you, that fadeaway that he has, oh my goodness,
Yep.
none of us have known how to stop it. I don't even know if Sherrod would even try to contest it. So
He's
I might
gonna
have to
break
give
his
you
ankles like what he did to Alex.
Ooh, hold on. You know what? I wouldn't air that out. I wouldn't want to make Sherrod go viral for that reason, but I agree.
Yeah. Jose's breaking ankles out here.
All right. So again, 4v4 half court. Sherrod versus Jose. Not necessarily going back with each other, but who do you think has the better game?
Jose, I think Jose, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Now, here's the issue, though. The one advice I'm going to give you, Sherrod, don't do what we do at the YMCA. Do not leave Jose open.
Yeah.
Jose is playing like MJ right now because we leave him
Yeah.
open and he make these smart shots. So again, if we get this matchup of you in the court, Sherrod, do not leave him open. That is the biggest sin of everybody at the YMCA. All right, so 5v5, man. Sherrod versus, I guess, Jose. Who do you think has the better game, Sherrod or Jose in fives?
I'll get Jose, you know.
Yes.
He hustled.
Absolutely. Jose has been all over the place. All right. All right, guys. So thank you again. We heard from Bash. Again, he knows both communities. Nobody can do it better than Bash talking about what these matchups might look like. And again, we keep this talk up. Sooner or later, we will see. Sooner or later, we will see.